Jersey Flegg Cup football, week 19. The Warriors back at home taking on the West Tigers, and the highlights today are brought to you by Warriors Anonymous, the online store. Get to warriorsanonymous.co.nz and get the whole whānau sorted. Men's, women's, kids, babies. Everybody's sorted in there, warriorsanonymous.co.nz. Now, big game coming up here for our Warriors. In 8th place, taking on the 7th placed West Tigers, and it was all go. Straight from the kickoff, look at this. The tricky one, and out it comes into the hands of Junior Sekulvea, and they drag him towards the touchline, gets it back inside. Great miracle offload there to save the day into the hands of Makaya Tafua. And the Warriors would hold on to possession to get things underway. A few minutes later, good run here from the fullback, Joseph Ratcliffe, taking it to the line. And he'll play it about 31 metres out as Jack Thompson puts the up and under up. Chasers are coming through. Beautifully caught at the back there by Fa'aletino Tavana. Fullback with the wingers jumper on. He's a good player, and here's Ituate Fukufuka for the Warriors. Starting in the back row today, wearing the number 18 jersey. And they come to the right side this time, and Jack Thompson cuts straight through. Supporters each side, and he picks out Makaya Tafua. The dummy half runs away for the first try for the Warriors. Wonderful stuff here. Great attack. Jack Thompson really coming on in recent weeks in that number 7 jersey. He's still young, 18 years old, coming from the Harold Metz team of last year. And let's have a look. He just spies the gap there, and he's got some gas. Finds the hole. And inside, good support there from Tafua. The dive before the line slides in. Warriors lead early, 6 points to 0. They come back with some more attack as well into the hands of Maui Winitana Patele Sio. He'll play it back to Tafua, and they come blindside again. Ratcliffe with another good run from the fullback spot. They come right side now. They stretch it out to Putoko. Gets it on the outside to Brandon Norris. He rolls in the grubber kick for Thompson. It goes too deep, but he taps it back in. And oh boy, what a try that is. Tafua was right there to get his second, and that is an absolute peach. Wowee, what a start for the Wars. They come to the right. Thompson saw the space with the long pass, cut out a couple of players, and Putoko with the footwork set Norris on the outside, and he put in the kick. And it did roll a little bit long, but the bounce set up enough for Thompson. Quick thinking to tap it back inside, and Tafua dived on it. Warriors with some more attack. Here comes Jack Thompson, leading 12 points to 0 in the early minutes here. He'll play it back to Tafua. Another kick to go up from Winitana Patele Sio on the last. Caught at the back there by Tavana once again. And he will bring it back into the teeth of the defence, but good defence from the Warriors. Getting up there in numbers to try and bump him backwards. A few minutes later though, the Tigers moving upfield, and they find some space here. Faletti gets it on the outside to the number 5. This is Naikori, the winger, dragged down just near the chalk. As they come back to the right-hand side, Hayward is shifted along to the captain, Harry Delaney. 2 Harrys at captain today. Durbin for the Warriors and Delaney for the Tigers. And the Tigers do come right again. Elijah Mataele, big unit in the number 10 jersey. He plays it back to Hayward. And away they come to the left-hand side. Lyles back inside to Solomone Saukuru. Saukuru there, he's a danger man on the left edge. Plays it back to Hayward with the dummy and go. And he rumbles over there. Manages to get the ball down. Good strength shown there from the dummy half. And it was a good play of the ball. As I mentioned, from that danger man, Saukuru had the defence really a little bit disorganised. And Hayward just took the opportunity, too quick and too strong to rumble over in the end. Tigers coming back here. They're getting underway with Mitch Tautua playing on the right edge, and the kick would come through. Up it goes. Competing for the ball, it's fullback on fullback, Tavana and Ratcliffe. The referee says it was knocked on there by the Tigers. The Warriors would hang on, but the Tigers would keep coming back. Mataele. They come to the right side this time. And here is Max Tautua. One of the brothers there, playing side by side. He'll play it back to his brother Mitch. And out it comes to Hayward. Mataele looking out left and bringing it back to the inside. Great cut down tackle there from Junior Sekulvea. cutting down the big man, Salkuru. But good offloads as they come out to the right this time. Iverson Matai, cut out pass. And it's just tipped there by Rafael Seal in the number 2 jumper. And on the next set, the Tigers would come across and they'd find space as well. Little dummy and go. Over. In the corner there goes Iverson Matai, the number 6. Just bounced up there. And the little dummy on the outside goes over for the try. Good work by the Tigers getting back into this one. It's 12 points to 10. Warriors try to get the momentum switched back again by giving it to the man Mountain off the bench, Tepatasi Laumalili. Here's a good run here. Excellent charge from Ituate Fukufuka. Strong in the tackle, made some great runs in recent weeks. Coming on and on. And they get it out to Jack Thompson, who will put it high. Through comes Norris on the chase. Up he goes. Well caught there. Naikori. Brendan Naikori, the winger, got up and caught it well. The Warriors are there to keep him in goal though. But the Tigers would go short. What's going to happen here? Comes up into the hands of Winitara Patelesio. He puts it down. And they come away with it. The Tigers. Tautua gets it. Good defence from them. And they work their way upfield and get some possession in the right areas of the field. As the ball come off into the hands of Brandon Norris there. He streaks away, but the referee says, no, we're coming back for another scrum. Interesting call. Didn't spot any Warriors' hands touching that one. And the Tigers, could they make the most of that opportunity? Well, you bet they will. They bring it out. Max Tautua. He gets the maximum, all right. 4 points. Sliding in the corner there as they came across to the right from Lyles, the halfback. Matai got it on the outside. Freed up his centre. And Max Tautua playing well on the right centre spot. And here's the guy from the other centre position. Faletti running it up. Strong charge from him. The Tigers are full of beans here as they come to the right-hand side with Matai straight through. Iverson Matai. He's got support on the outside. And Solomone Salkuru, the danger man, appeared on the left side earlier in the match and came out here onto the right. It was a well-worked manoeuvre. Into the hands of Matai with the little footwork. And he found his man there, Salkuru. Once he gets into some space, good luck stopping him. Tigers on a roll here, 22 points to 12. Warriors going to need something to try and spin that momentum back, and they get it into the hands of Brandon Norris. Here he goes with the kick. Ping pong. And the Tigers get across Naikori. Excellent work by him. He's been doing some wonderful try saves in that left wing spot. The Warriors on the next set. They try and attack the line through Thompson. Darfur finds a short ball there to Gite, and Jackson Gite, the second rower. He would go over just before half time to help bring the Warriors back into this one. See it on the WA replay. Maybe a question mark on the pass, to be fair. But he held it. The referee was happy with that. 22 points to 16 as they turn for the second half. And the Tigers, they'd come back with some attack early stages. And Faletti gets on the outside and feeds his winger, Naikori. Been doing wonderful work out there, saving tries, and on this occasion finishes the job. Gets himself a meat pie. They just wanted to stretch it as far as they possibly could. Where they came from Lyles, the halfback again. Into the hands of Tavana, and great work from Faletti. Got on the outside of his man and just set up Naikori with a little bit of room. And that would extend the lead. The kick would go over, 28 points to 16. Warriors coming back with some man mountain. Laumalili plays it back to Darfur. Thompson rolls it in behind. But who's there? Naikori, the winger. On patrol at the back there and doing a great job. Can they keep coming again, the Warriors? The kick would come back that way. And again, Naikori does enough to break that up. Norris can't come down with it. And the Tigers on that next set, that would spring it wide. Here he goes. Solomone Salkuru in space once again. Look out. He's got support back on the inside. And Iverson Matai. Has he got the wheels? You bet he does. Streaks away. Great try there from the Tigers. 1 minute they're defending, and on the next, they're zooming upfield. Seal came off his wing and gave Salkuru a bit of room. As I say, he's very, very hard to stop in open pastures. Found the support back on the inside with Matai. Thompson pushes him wide. to make it a more difficult conversion, which would go wide. And it's 32 points to 16. Big kick coming up here into the hands, back into the Tigers' hands, that is. Mataele. He could rumble over here, reaches out. He's too good. And it is all falling the Tigers' way. I must admit, when I first saw that, I thought Seal, the winger for the Warriors, might have got taken out on it. But it was Tautua getting up there, jumping up. He had eyes for the football, and it just fell into the hands, fortunately, of the Tigers. And Mataele, look at that. Big unit right near the line. Too strong. Now from the next kickoff. Warriors trying to just change things up with a little bit of momentum swinger and a big shot there. Patrick Moimoi gets up on Mataele and forces the knock on. Up and about here. Warriors trailing by 22. But could that just be the little spark that they need to try and turn things around? Well, still 20 minutes to go here in the match as they give it off to Sikuver. Might have got away with a little shepherd there. But they do come to the right off the next tackle and into the hands of Jack Thompson. And over he goes. Causing a few problems out there is Jack Thompson. Let's have a look at it on the WA replay. He just found a little space there near the line. Well worked. Not a big fella. He gets over there. 38 points to 22. Could the Warriors hang on the defensive line? Well, they won't. Out it comes to Folletti. It's all good to score tries and come back and swing the momentum, but you've got to stop them at the other end. And here was great work from the Tigers as they slid out to the left. Tavana fed Folletti. They were making hay on the right-hand side of their attack in the first half. They switch it to the left in the second. And again, causing carnage. Warriors trailing by 20 points here. 10 minutes to go. It would take a miracle, surely, to come back from this. Played back from Laumalili and into the hands of Fukafuka. Bumps away from one. Still going. Look at this for a run. Etuate Fukafuka. He's over. He gets the try there. No celebrations. He wants to get straight back into the action. He knows there's no time to work with here. Look at this. There's 4 around him. And he just managed to rumble his way over there. Right next to the sticks. Warriors now. 42 to 28. What can they do? They get a little bit of second phase play going into the hands of Kalis Paul Putoko. And he backs his way over halfway there. 3 Tigers around him. A slow play of the ball to boot. Back it comes to Thompson. Looking back on the inside. Another sneaky offload into the hands of Junior Sikuver. Look at this energy. Great stuff from the young man. Footwork. Getting into the latter stages of the game, but that doesn't matter. He gets it away to Tafua. And Makaya Tafua just dragged down his opposite number. Hayward just grabbed his collar there and pulled him down short of the line. Warriors still on the attack though. Out it comes to Moimoi. Patrick Moimoi. Dragged down, but the Warriors will get the penalty. And a couple of moments later, out it comes to Winitana Patele Seal. Gets it into the hands of Norris. And he finds Rafael Seal later. Okay, no more celebrations again, but the Warriors pulling back. Could it be on here? Goodness gracious. Winitana Patele Seal shrugged away from one. Norris summed it up well, drew the winger into the hands of Seal. He knows how to finish off. Warriors here. They're on fire, but there's only a couple of minutes to go. Look at this, Brandon Norris getting free. Gets the offload away to Jack Thompson. He throws the cutout pass to the spark plug. Sikuver with the spin. Look at this. And the footwork gets it away. And an offload. Oh my goodness. Makayata 4 goes over right by the sticks. Warriors are alive here. What is going on? Ball come out here on the replay. It was started by Norris. Managed to just somehow shrug free from a couple of tiring Tigers tacklers. Got the little offload there to Thompson. He saw space. He knew the man to get it to. The electric one out here on the right edge. Sikuver. Last spin. Got away in the step as well. And then the offload. Magnificent play. And the kick would go over too. 42 points to 28. Alright, well, last shot at it here. Warriors, they're flying home. Could they pull off a miracle? Into the hands of Winitana Patele Seal. And out to Norris with the step back inside. Brandon Norris beats 1, beats 2, past the fullback. Away he goes. Brandon Norris. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Note down the time. Right on the buzzer, Brandon Norris, the human highlight reel. Let's have a look at it in all its glory on the WA replay. He stepped back inside, slices defenders, he's got gas too. Look at the burst inside. Got past the fullback and they just couldn't track him down, he was too quick. Dots it down right beside the sticks. It's 42 all. And he has the opportunity to kick here to win the game, which he duly does. Brandon Norris. He is a sensation, and what a sensational performance by this Warriors side. 44 points to 42. 4 tries in the final 10 minutes. They came roaring home from out of nowhere. And they have stolen the victory. An important one too, to bring them closer to the top 5. Dear oh dear. Who would have thought that earlier in the season? Wowee. Next week, big game coming up back at home, back at North Harbour Stadium against the Melbourne Storm, the tabletoppers. Well, anything could be possible on that one, so make sure you stay tuned on Bar TV Sports, and we'll have the highlights for you right here on Warriors Anonymous. Until then, up the Waz, go the Warriors!